Saying something about the chat. How do you get into the chat?
It still says waiting for Graywolf Psychic Medium.
This is what I don't understand. Oh. I've got one person that's joining in. Hi Helen, how you doing? Said a few problems with it starting, so I'm not sure if you come in through the scheduled live link or it just gave you a notification that I'm live. I'm not too sure. We tried to click from the scheduled one, but it didn't work. We'll see if we can get it going anyway. We'll see if we can get it going. Let's quickly share it. There we go. I didn't get notification. Yeah, I set up the live. It kept saying waiting for Graywolf Psychic Medium. I'm thinking, what do I have to press? So I was just waiting for it and kept pressing everything, but nothing happened. So I'm not too sure. So I'm not sure if it's just gonna slowly go out there or not. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure how it works on here just yet. It's gonna take a while to get used to it. Hi Wes, how you doing? I joined from a YouTube search. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about this the schedule live. How I tried to do it just weren't working. I'm not sure if it was set up in the right way or what I was supposed to press. So we'll work it out as we go along. So who else we got joining us tonight? Of course, we've got Helen, we got Wes joining us. Who else we got coming in tonight? Who else is joining us tonight, guys? So let me know in the comments below, guys. So I think this thing here, does that mean how many people have liked the live? Is that what it means? We got Kira joining us as well. How you doing, Kira? Hello, is that Jen, Lily? How you doing? Welcome to the live. I hope you're okay. I'm fine. We're just trying to work out how to do this link. Did any of you join from the scheduled live or from the link? Now, somebody in the WhatsApp subscribers group saying they can't get in. Can somebody just message in there and say, Cole's dropped the link for the actual live in there now? Who else we got in? We got Linda. How you doing, Linda? So Kira got in through WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm really not sure why it's not worked. I'm really not sure. Last link, sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously, we put the scheduled live on there. And then it just kept saying waiting for Graywolf Psychic. I mean, I was thinking, what do I press? What do I press? So I wasn't sure what I was meant to press. There was nothing that says go live now. I'm on the TV. Check this out. I'm on Wes's TV. Good. And you, I just watched your podcast. Phone number. The last one is great. Well, thank you. Thank you. So we got 11 in so far, guys. So let me know who's in here. We've got all these other options in here as well. What do all these things do? What does that do? Oh, my goodness me. No, I don't want no makeup. Thank you very much. It's kind of a bit like the other, the other app. You can do makeup and all kinds of stuff. Hi, Ms. Rocker. How you doing? Welcome to the live. So if you could, guys, tap this button here. Let's get a few likes on it. Maybe it might push it out to the algorithm. How you doing, Tracer? As I always say, sharing is caring. I'm new to doing lives on YouTube, so this is only my second one, but the last one was about 3 or 4 years ago, so it's a long time. and it's definitely changed since then. So yeah, you can use it now. Okay, so I think that's Wes in the group. I told them they have to log into YouTube. There is a link on the WhatsApp subscribers group, so this should be able to go in through the link, because I literally just went share live from the bottom corner just down here. Signed into YouTube. I'm a number block thanks to Hudson. Oh, okay, I can see now. So that must be Laura. So she's got Hudson's profile. I've never been on live, so I haven't a clue. No, nor me, Tracer. I'm new to it as well. So again, I'm not sure if there's a like button, a heart button. I'm not sure what there is. I'm sure we'll all get used to it. So yeah, just keep tapping, get sharing. Let's see what we can do. Let's build the numbers up. We've got up to 15. So yeah, see if we can do a few more. Oh, there is a little heart button, so you can do that. Oh, can I do it too? No, I can't do it. It's not letting me do it. What am I? So yeah, we'll get used to this. Good evening, Simon. How you doing? So they definitely have to sign in on here. Yes, I've liked it. Thank you. What are we doing today? Good question. So we're going to come on here, obviously connect with you guys. Obviously, there's a chance to ask some questions. And once I understand what I'm doing on here, then I may also do some readings too. I wasn't sure how it would be set up on here. I wasn't sure if you could get them on the video or not. Something that I've not done. It's all new to me. So I'm just getting used to it as well. If I can ask, will my sister-in-law Christine get the help she needs or point in the right direction? So I've not started the readings just yet, Jen. Just trying to build the energy up. So if you could help us, just keep building the energy up in here, and then we'll get started. And then I'll be able to answer any questions on the live. So again, it's very new to me. I've only been live on it for 7 minutes. So I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Oh, I have a crown now. Oh, is that like as a top fan thing? I think the more you comment, the more that you kind of get those things coming up as well. So we'll understand all these things in the future. It's all new. It's a shame it didn't work through the scheduled live, because there could have been a lot more people as well that wanted to also join tonight's live. So it is a bit of a shame it's not worked that way, but I don't know. I would love to try and connect with my soul kitty Speedy, who passed in October. Well, as you probably know, I do connect with animals. I'm not sure what your proper name is, Ms. Rocker. But as you do know, I do connect with animals. I don't always get to choose which people or animals come through, but I can channel them, yes. Hi, Space Girl. We've also got Lisa in as well. How you doing, Lisa? Needs the app if they can't join. Yeah, of course. We've also got Serena in as well. How you doing, Serena? Hi, is it Athena Goddess? Hi from the US. How you doing? Just dropping cards all over the place. So are you guys, have you guys seen me before? Am I from your Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram? Where have you come across me before? Or is it just on YouTube? Or even Spotify, you might see me on, actually. So let me know. Nadine, okay. Let me know where you guys have seen me before. Yeah, Kira, your name gives it away. Your name definitely gives it away. I can see some of them, like Lisa, Wes, Kira, Tracer, Serena. I've been about 2 years since you've seen you, because I've been on Facebook, etc. So I haven't been on Facebook, etc. Been a long time. I think you know me too. I do know you too. Helen, yes. I originally found you in Facebook. Oh, okay, cool. I'm on all your accounts except I don't do TikTok. You're not missing too much. There's a lot of toxicity over there. I do go on there, but I keep my own distance and stay in my own lane most of the time on there. What's that? But I always at your lives. I see you on Facebook and TikTok, says Simon. So I do appreciate the support, and it's nice to know where people have found me from. Some people may have just come across me from the podcast and joined in, or even from the scheduled live. So that's why I was intrigued. And a Q&A sticker. It's all these things coming up. So yeah, I'm always intrigued where people have found me and how they found me, and whether it was on this app or another app. As you probably know, I've got like about 5 social media accounts. Always doing something on one of them, and you get fed up of one and then go on to another. Whoa, I can now comment. I'm here watching. Hey Cole, how you doing? How you doing? So we've got Kat on here and Claire on here as well. We've also got Naomi from Facebook. Welcome. So we got a few faces that have seen me before for sure, and I may have seen them before at some point too. So it's very interesting to know where you're bringing people from, which app they originally found you on. Has anyone got any questions they'd like to ask as well before we start the madness tonight? Anyone got any questions? I'm still trying to work out all these little options on the side of my screen just there. I'm not sure if you can see them on your screen. I've got like a flip button, a microphone button, maybe like some editing, lighting buttons, a sticker, and a camera. So I'm not sure what they all do, but I'm sure we'll work it all out. Is this live on YouTube? Yeah. Is this only live on YouTube? It is. It's only live on YouTube. I've not been live on Facebook for a long time. I was live on TikTok last week, and I barely get live on YouTube because it's boring. It's just so boring on there. No, can't see. It's just emojis. So that'd be different for you guys. Yeah, so this is my first time on here. So it was a chance to try and connect with some new people. Some people might have been just watching the podcast, came across me from the podcast on YouTube. So yeah, it's a chance to connect with some more like-minded people. I do appreciate the support as well, those ones that have followed me from all those other apps, because obviously, again, having that support, getting going on here, you know, you watching the podcast or videos or reels, or even the meditations as well. Some of you might have tried my new meditation I uploaded last week, which was a healing meditation at the Crystal Cave. So some of you might have tried it. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. You will have an amazing experience. Everyone that's been on it have all given such good positive feedback. There is another one on there too, to meet a loved one in spirit. And I've got plans to do some more meditations on there as well. So as well as all the other stuff I'm doing on there. The thing is, there's a lot of content that I can do on this app that I can't actually do on other apps, because it's either long form content, which other platforms don't really like, or there's things that you just can't talk about on other platforms as easily. So this is why we're on this one. I've done that meditation. It's very good. Well, good to know. Kira says, I'll do that. Claire says, yes, brilliant. Space Girl, is that Jill? Am I right in saying Space Girl might be Jill? First time on YouTube live. Just a guess, but I'm sure I've come across one called Galaxy Girl. Maybe it's the same, I'm not sure. What's that? I was delighted when I got the notification because I don't like Facebook, etc. anymore. We'll definitely try meditation. I know it's so boring on there. I've got to be honest with you. It is so boring on Facebook. Everything on your feed is just such a bore. And then you find that when you refresh your page, it's the same again. So it has become very outdated, if I'm completely honest. Linda, meditation is great. Kat says, I need to try both meditations, particularly if you're going to be joining my class, Kat. I highly recommend doing both of them. Space Girl, I'm Suzanne from TikTok. How are you doing, Suzanne? It's a very similar name to somebody else on TikTok. Very similar. So look, we're up to 21, so we're not doing too bad. I wonder if you can get people on the videos on there. I wonder if that's a thing. If people can request to join the live or anything like that. I'm not sure. I know you can on Facebook and I know you can on TikTok. I'm not sure on it. So if any of you guys know, we'll soon find out and join the madness. Because obviously if it goes as I hope it does on here, I hope to do a few more lives on here in the future. The more you guys, the more that you guys comment, like it, share it, the more that the algorithm says, whoa, this one people are watching. So they push it out to a few more people. Maybe you requested, I'm not sure. I have no idea. Report removed, channel activity, add as mod, hide this user on the channel. There is no option. No, channel activity. Put user in timeout. It's like I can put you on a red card or a yellow card. Put them in timeout. Didn't even know you could do such a thing. I just thought I'd have a little look. Says go live if you press the plus button. I'm not sure if that means we can join. Maybe. Got nothing to lose, I suppose. So yeah, maybe it'll be some of that. So it'd be interesting to see where this one goes. But yes, if there is any questions that you guys would like to ask, because some of you guys have been watching the podcast. I think we've done 8 episodes now. I know it says 9, but one of them's a meditation. So there's 8 episodes so far. So if there's any questions as well that you'd like to ask, feel free. Yes, I wonder if my sister-in-law Christine gets the help she needs. So we'll have a look at that in a mo, Jen. I will have a look at that in just a minute. I shared new link to Facebook as well. Okie dokie, thank you. So yeah, we will have a look at a few things and see what we can do on this app. And see, obviously, if it's a bit more modern than Facebook, because Facebook, when I used to try and get people to join me on there, it always timed out. You could never get them on the live, which is why I started doing lives on Zoom for my subs instead of Facebook, because you just couldn't get them in. Hello, Uncle. How are you? Who is that? I can't see their face. I'm not sure I know that. I'm not sure I know that name. Who are you? Where are you from? I am from the UK. They're brilliant. The ones about awakening were so helpful, and I hope more see it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Facebook is terrible, slow also. It's like watching paint dry. It really is. It really is. And there's all different kinds of topics that we've covered through the podcasts. And then there will be a few more topics that I cover before I start getting other people to join me as well. So I will get people to join me through the podcast. I will have some guests on there, probably for season 2. But I wanted to give it a try, see how it goes. I am first time in your live. Well, welcome to the live. Hello, Tim. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. I'm not sure if Vicky got the notification. For some reason, the schedule live didn't work the way we wanted it to, but we had to just do it this way. So you just got to go with the flow and just kind of keep going. I shared the link to all of my contacts. Much appreciated. So I am going to do some readings on here tonight, and let's see if we can blow the roof off YouTube tonight. That's my aim. Now, I'm not sure if we can get you on the video. I'm not sure. If we can, great. If we can't, I'll just have to do it in the comments. So it is the option that we have to do. I do prefer to get them on the video, but if it's not something that they've done on YouTube, we just have to work with it. We just have to go with the flow and see where we go from there. She's running late. No worries. I'd absolutely love a reading. I understand. I'm sure a few of you would. For those of you, I know there's a lot of you in here from my subscribers group. For those of you that are not subscribers, you can become a subscriber through my Facebook as well and join my group that way, where I also do lives every Sunday on Zoom as well for my subscribers. I'm searching to see if anyone can get on live on YouTube. Yeah, feel free. Like I say, I've never done it before, so it may be a go, it may be a no. We'll soon find out. I'm not sure. I think you've had more likes than that. What do you mean? I'm not sure. Love the Sunday Zooms. Yep, and I do plan to do obviously more. It's just got to be, we've got to get a few new subs in there as well. A few new, what we like to call fresh people to also connect with and read, for sure. Okay, so I can see we've got 20 people in here, give or take, tonight. So obviously that's a starting number. We can take it from there and see where we go. And we'll find out what these options do. I've got a lot of settings on my screen. So I'm just trying to work them all out. So do bear with, guys, while I mess about with my screen. Is there even a thing for create highlight? So I'm not sure if like you have to click something. Oh, that's a Q&A. Oh God. So I'm not sure if I click the camera option, what that does. North or south? No, I didn't do that. What does this button do? Oh no, don't want to do that. Come back. That turns me off. Oh dear. I did tell you we're just getting used to these settings, but we'll soon work it out. The subs is such a lovely group. They are. We are the crazy gang, for sure. We are very crazy. But you know, show us your tattoos. They look cool. Which ones? Okay, so we've got this one here. I have to really turn it around. You can see the wolf just there. And then up here, we've got my guide. So I have to really pull it up. And you can see there, I've got my spirit guide, Graywolf. Okay. And if I put it all the way up there, you can just about make out there's a bear up there. But obviously, I'm really trying to pull it up as much as I can. So there's a Native American. So it's a whole story on the arm. There's Graywolf. And then obviously we've got the wolf just there. And then we've got the all-seeing eye. So it's the story of how my journey started. Obviously, it started off with me connecting to my guides. And then obviously I also have a spirit wolf or wolf spirit, anyone in that connects to her. And then I ended up becoming obviously a psychic medium, the all-seeing. And so that's where that all came from. So I wanted to create a story. I've got a whole arm free here to obviously work with that arm too. So I've got plans for a sleeve on the other one. Yes, I've got to get rid of one here first. So I've got a tribal band all the way across there. And it kind of messes with what I'm trying to do. So I'm probably going to have an eagle or something across that part there. And then I'll have another sleeve going down there. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I thought I'd wait till I was nearly 50 to do it all, of course. Must consider joining as a sub. Dead easy to do, Simon. You can go onto my bio on Facebook and there's a subscriber hub. Click on that. Once you subscribe on Facebook, I then invite people that are my subscribers on Facebook to join my WhatsApp group if they wish. So I've got them all in the WhatsApp. And then I just basically post the Zoom link in there every Sunday in my subgroup to go live on Zoom instead. Just because it took so long, to get the Facebook live to work. So that's why I did it that way. What's the matter? Oh, what's wrong with the light? What do you mean it's rubbish? What are you doing? I don't like it if you're going to change it a different colour. No, leave it that way. Just leave it. Don't be messing with my vibe. Don't be messing with my vibe. She was coming in, she's going to start messing with me light. No. I don't normally like bright lights, if I'm honest, but she's going to change the colour. And then the autistic side of me said, no, just leave it how it is. Don't be messing with it. I've got used to this light now. So the other side of me is like, no, don't mess with it. Yeah, so we are planning some more. Like I said, we are planning some more. I did say I wanted one on my head just there, but I'm not sure the missus is so keen on that one. I wanted one like that. You know, like Ragnar. I wanted like a Ragnar tattoo on the side just there. Because I don't normally have this much hair. This is a lot of hair for me. I will say this is like when I've been neglected. This is when there's neglect going on. Normally I have a lot less hair than this. She's in the other room and she's probably swearing at me. Okay. It would be cool, wouldn't it? Of course it would be cool. I think so. Yeah, you never know. I might go for it one day. I love Viking tattoos. Me too. I love all the box sets. I love everything about it. And this one here is most likely to be for a gladiator sleeve or an Egyptian sleeve. So that's what this is going to be. But we've got to get rid of that one first. So yeah, need to go over that one. Okay. So we're up to 26. So if you are in here and you've tapped the like button, thank you. If not, come on, let's tap it. Come on, guys. Half of you have done it. Let's get the other half of you doing it. Let's get YouTube pushing this out on the algorithm, and let's hope we can get a few more people. So again, I am going to just start tuning in to do some readings in just a minute. I did notice. What did you notice, Lisa? What did you notice? So I'm going to start tuning in just a sec and getting into some readings and seeing where we can go from there, guys. So if there's something that you would like a question like answering, or maybe just open to seeing what's coming, let me know, and then we'll see where we can go from there. More hair, definitely too much hair, way too much. I hate it. I do. Again, that other side of me where I look at it and go like, oh, God, man, it's awful. I don't like it personally. I've just not had time. I've just not had time to take care of it, unfortunately. What does the next year hold for me? Now, that's a big question. That's a big question. I'm not sure if I can answer that in short term, but we'll have a look in a minute. The next year could hold up many, many things, and that's why I say it could be a big question to ask. Okay, so let the games begin. Is my partner's dad around us today? It's his anniversary of 17 years today. So is your partner around you at the minute, Kira? Is your partner sitting next to you or close to you? Curious. Because you might need to hear that too. So I'm curious. If he's not, come on, sit next to you. He's down. Oh, come on. Mind you, you can get him to watch it back, because obviously after I've done this live, after I've done it, there will be an option to watch it back. And so if there's something that you need to show him, you can do that too. So that's one thing. I keep knocking my TV off in the background. Okay, one sec. She's dragging him. She's dragging him. What's his name, Kira? Thanks. Is that delayed in there?
Yeah, probably.
I can hear myself talking when I've gone quiet. One sec. He's here. Victor. Is that his real name or his nickname? Just curious. Okay. So Victor. Let's have a look. Is Victor's father around him today or around Kira? Let's have a look. Okay. So I'm being shown a gentleman, Kira, as he comes in. Now, as this gentleman starts to step forward, Kira, I see a lot of coughing around this gentleman, a lot of coughing, which usually tells me there was either lung or respiratory issues with this gentleman. I do feel like there was a bit of frustration around him towards the end as well, towards the end of his life. I do feel like sometimes you could be quite a direct person and sometimes just say it how it is. I also feel like there was walking or balance issues with this gentleman as well. Would you understand this? He's changed his name, but his real name is Victor. Okay. Let me know if you understand this, Kira. As I've just said, I definitely see a gentleman. I definitely see like walking and balance issues. I definitely see coughing, respiratory issues that also comes in. I see a dog that's the colours also of an Alsatian. So it's the colours of an Alsatian or a German Shepherd. I'm not sure if that connects to your partner or to you, or even to his father, but I definitely see that coloured dog that connects with him. I feel like with your partner, I feel like he tries to keep quite upbeat. I do feel like he tries to keep himself quite upbeat. I'm not sure that he believed the spiritual stuff. I don't feel like he necessarily, I feel like he's on the fence with it. But I do know that when I connect to this gentleman, he keeps showing me there was like issues around his back area too. Do you understand this? He said all true. He did all walk dogs. He did walk dogs. Do you understand the back issues with the gentleman? I've got it as like, it's like a stripy shirts that he would wear, like a crossy checkered type thing. I see this gentleman wearing shirts. I also feel like he often talks to his father in his head. and often says that I feel that you're around me. I can sense that you're around me. But I feel like also when this gentleman passed, I feel like there was things that they didn't get to say to each other. What I'm being shown is, when you either didn't make it to them or they didn't make it to you, whichever at the end, I feel like there was things that they didn't necessarily get to say to each other. I keep being shown his watch, which indicates also there's been a watch that's been passed on as well. Would you understand this, Kira? Kira? Yes, back. Yes to shirts. Yeah, he does. Not sure what that bit means. That's correct. That's exactly how it was. And yes, you understand also with your partner, he's had a bit of a sore back himself on being shown. I feel like he tries to just kind of get on with it, but I've got a bit of a twinging feeling in your partner's back. I'm being shown. There's also something about getting old, like birthday cards and Christmas cards out and going through this. And there's a feeling of reminiscing with this too. So, when you've gone through your old memory box of cards and things like that, there's a feeling of reminiscing with your partner around his father, I'm being told. I feel like his father also had issues with sight in one eye. I feel like there was sight issues in one eye with this gentleman. I feel like there was a blur around his eye. Yes, he has, yes. If you could say yes, yes, back, yes, whatever. At least I know what you're saying yes to, because obviously I say so many things. What I'm also being told, I feel like with your partner too, that actually he's quite a open-minded spiritual himself. Although I don't feel like he necessarily sure what's true with the spirit world or not, I actually feel like he's very intuitive, and I feel like he actually picks up things quite well. I just don't think that he necessarily understands how it works through visions, feelings, etc., etc. I'm also being told there's a conversation around decorating that I'm being told as well. Do you understand this? He is, but not as good as me. Well, of course you could say that. Just know that I've said this, and you understand the reference to thinking about decorating, have a conversation about decorating, I'm being told. I also feel like with this gentleman, he shows me he was very good with his hands. Now that indicates to me as well that he either kind of put his hand to anything, he would spend time in his shed putting things together or fixing things, but I definitely feel like he was very good with his hands. But I do feel like he was someone that used to totter around looking for jobs to do, he keeps showing me. Do you understand this? Yes, the decor. He'd totter around looking for jobs to do. I keep getting like the letter D, so I'm not sure if that's like a David name, but the letter D is being mentioned. Do you understand this? He said yes to the garden. Do you understand? I'm being told there was a dog that was buried in the garden from when he was a child at the bottom of the garden on the right-hand side. Get down the garden, bottom of the garden, on the right-hand side of the garden, I see slabs and I see grass. I'm being shown there's a dog that was buried in the garden. Do you understand this? He said yes to the garden. He would be the neighbor. That's very true about the dog. I can't say that word on YouTube, obviously. Now, I'm also being told that your partner reads you very well. I'm being told that he understands you sometimes without words. Sometimes there's no words needed. He reads you very well. I don't necessarily mean in the sense of the way that I read, but he understands the energy, what the energy's saying to him, by the way that you may have a facial expression, the way that you are. I'm being told that you can get a bit panicky sometimes in a car. Now, I'm not sure if this is around speed or being a passenger, but I get told you get a bit panicky in a car. only one that gets you. Do you understand this? I feel a little bit like this, a bit panicky in the car. And that could be as a bad passenger or when someone's been going too fast. So if you understand that, yes, passenger. My message is just as bad. Now, I'm also being told, just before this gentleman steps away, he tells me that he didn't show his feelings as much. There was love there, but he wasn't one to necessarily say, I love you. But I know that this gentleman also tells me that he wishes he'd have said that more often. I do feel like the relationship was good between father and son, but I just feel like love was shown in other ways rather than words with the relationship between father and son. I feel like there's also something about getting a new frame for a picture of dad, because I'm being shown a new picture, a new frame around a picture. Do you understand this? Then I get the sweary. Yep, he agrees. Never said I love you. He had a great relationship with dad. This is how I'm being shown it. I am being told to mention that dad is around, and you know, when I'm not sure what they're called, you like those things and they fly into the sky. I'm being shown something. Did somebody like one of those for your father or for somebody else in the family? I'm being shown one of them in the sky. So this indicates someone let one off. Yes, new frame, not sure what I meant. Take that with you. Obviously, I say so much, I forget what I'm saying. But it's important to understand that dad is with him. And I keep getting shown an issue with the arm, but I'm not sure if this is with your partner or with his father. I've got an issue with the arm. You know when you got like a dead arm, there's something wrong with the arm. Do you understand this reference about the issue with the arm? He used to light fireworks. Okay, thank you, Carl. You understand the issue with the arm? I feel like I got a dead arm. So I want you to take that with you, whether that's for your partner or whether that's for his father. But for some reason, I just feel like I've got this weird sensation in my arm. He had a bullet wound from the war. Bloody hell. Really strange feeling that I'm like, the arm. Definitely feel like that. And I definitely get a bit of whiskey around this gentleman. But take his love and thank you for working it. I hope that made sense for you. And could you take the letter D, by the way, or a David or a letter D? No worries. Let me know about the letter D. How you doing, Vicar? David would have been next door neighbour. Okay, because that name kept being mentioned as well. The name David. You've mentioned him before. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, we didn't even use cards on that yet. I'm shuffling the cards. We're just tuning into this crazy mind. We're just tuning into this crazy mind of mine and see what's going on in there. But that's the interesting thing as well. Sometimes you can ask them to step forward. Sometimes we just see who comes forward. But I feel like with that one, it was definitely needed. Definitely needed. Okie dokie. Okay, so Naomi McLean K8U. Does that say K8U? Not sure if that's relevant. Anything from you now? We'll have a look for you. We'll have a look for you. I will say that I've got very good sight. So if the writing's too small and they get too wrinkly on the screen, it's because I can't see. That's why. More than you know. No worries. And I hope that your partner took what was needed from that, Kira. So Victor, I hope it's cheered you up today, and I hope it helps you believe in the spirit world. Keep talking to them, by the way, because they always hear you. Cannot believe here I am sat here trying to tap the screen. Is it working? Is it working, Helen? Is it working? He was crying. Oh, bless you. Whenever he's ready, book him a reading, Kira. Whenever he's reading, book him a reader. That's about book him a reading, not a reader. I'm the reader, of course. Book him a reading when he's ready. Okay, so Naomi, let's have a look. Oh dear. Okay, I'll come back to that one. Hi, why can't I connect to spirit, please? So, Space Girl, what do you mean? Why can't you connect to spirit? What I mean, have you tried yourself to connect and you've not been able to connect? So, just bear with. Okay, just bear with, Serena. I'm going to go to the other lady first, Naomi McLean. Naomi McLean. So, we're going to go to Naomi first. So I'm not ignoring your comments. I'm still here. I'm just going to stay in that energy of Naomi for just a moment. So Naomi, are you in the house? Naomi, are you in the house? Those of you that are on Facebook, you can leave me a review on Facebook. There's a little section for it. They are much appreciated. Yokie doke. Okay, I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you too, Naomi, because I feel like there's a little bit more to say with you. Okay, so I do have a lady coming forward for you, Naomi. I do feel like this lady, I've got grey short hair on this lady coming forward. I do feel like she would have glasses because she keeps showing me as well glasses, but rubbing her eyes. So I know she would have got sore eyes. I do feel like this lady's about 5'3". She's quite short in comparison to men. She shows me she would have had like swollen feet, swollen ankles, water retention in them. And she keeps showing me a stick as well. Let me know if you understand that, Naomi. I know there's a lot. So yes, stick, yes, hair, yes, glasses, yes, ankles, rather than you write everything. So let me know if that made sense to you. And then I know I'm in the energy I need to be in. I also hear a name that sounds like a Margaret as well, Naomi. Would you understand this name? So is that yes to everything I've just said, Naomi? Please do try and work with me because I work so fast I forget what I'm saying. So that's why I say, if you could, yes to everything you just said, Carl, or yes to this and that, just so I know. Now, when I go back to this later, I feel quite dizzy with this lady towards the end. I feel quite dizzy. I feel like there's a loss of balance. I do feel a fall around this lady towards the end of life with this lady. She does show me a head and a hip, which indicates that in this fall, she would have hurt herself in some way, but it's the hip and the head that I'm being shown. Do you understand that? Yes, on time. You understand the reference to the fall? You understand that? I mean, sometimes you can get blended spirits here as well, Naomi, which means more than one spirit come in. But I'm also being shown diabetic needle, a diabetic connection. Do you understand this? Yes to both, yes to the full. Okay, you understand the diabetes as well. Diabetes has been mentioned. Now, I've got it as like, it keep being shown like, the lady's showing me like psoriasis or eczema type feeling on the skin. So I feel like this is around the legs area that she shows me. Did you understand the name as well? Or was the name for the answer the name of Margaret that I also gave you? Now, what I'm also being told with yourself, Naomi, is I'm being told that at the moment you're going through quite a difficult period in your life. Now, I'm being shown two paths for you, which indicate that you're not sure which path to take, but there is two paths for you to choose. I do feel like there is a decision that you're delaying at the moment, and I do feel like this connects to the family in some way. Do you understand this? You understand that? And the name could connect to the auntie, and the description connect to the grandma. But I'm being shown two paths, decisions around family. Now, I'm also being told with yourself, Naomi, that you've been having difficult night's sleep at the minute. So I get you as tossing and turning, waking through the night, or not getting a full night's sleep. I also get night sweats, which indicate also flashbacks or bad dreams with you. Do you understand this? flashbacks or bad dreams. Now, I'm being told that there seems to be some conflict around finances, around the family as well. There's a reference to conflict, money, and family. Do you understand this? Yes to bad dreams and no sleep. It does feel to me, Naomi, I have to say, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a psychic, but it does feel to me like PTSD. Okay. This is how I get shown it. I'm being told too that you struggle with anxiety quite a lot. I feel like this also has an impact on your stomach and your digestion. I'm being shown also issues in the lower back area with you. So I'm just being shown as like a pulling, twinging sensation, like a sciatic feeling in the lower back as well. Do you understand this? Yes to money and family. Okay. I feel cheated around this money situation, Naomi. I have to say it. I feel cheated. And to me, this feels like a betrayal of some sort. So I'm just going to say it. That's what I feel with that. I'm also being shown, going back to the lady I described at the beginning, I feel like towards the end, her personality changed. I feel like what she was struggling with and what she was suffering with, I feel like it had an impact on her personality. I feel with this lady, I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep with this lady. Do you understand this? I just want to sleep. I'm being shown the bed and the head at the top and the window on the left-hand side of her is the way I'm being shown it. I'm being shown that there was also conflict around the family at the time of her passing. So there was some conflict around the family at the time of her passing. Do you understand this? Yes to later with personality. Okay. And you understand the conflict around the family as well at the time of her passing. Now, I'm being shown cutting somebody out of the family. Now, that usually means when there's been somebody in the family that you've not spoken to, don't speak, or we've not spoken for a long time. They're referring to this. Now, I'm also getting the name of John to give you, and I get another name that sounds like a June or a Julie. It's a J-U name. Do you understand this as well? A Julie or a June type name. It's certainly a Jew sounding name. So I'm being told that. Now, do you understand why I'm also getting a reference about losing hair? But I feel like this with a female. There's a reference about losing hair. June Anta. I'm not sure if it's alopecia or something else, but I'm being shown hair coming out. Do you understand this? There's certainly a reference to hair coming out, and I feel like the hair would have been dark, certainly before it went to grey, but I feel like the hair would have been dark because I'm just being shown dark hair in a bath is the only way I can describe it. Now, I'm being told at the moment that you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust, and I feel like there's also been trust issues around a relationship too. Do you understand this? Trust issues around a relationship. Not my words, but I'm just going to say it. Someone's not being honest. Do you understand this? Someone's not being honest. And again, I feel like this links to the family or relationship, but someone's not being honest. I'm giving you the filtered words that they're giving me rather than the direct way they're giving it to me. Let me know that you understand that, okay? Now, I'm also being told that round Nan's house, she used to play hide and seek and hide underneath the table. Do you understand? Excuse me. Do you understand this? Playing hide and seek and hiding under the table. Like, no one can see me, I'm under the table. Do you understand that? And you also understand the reference to what looks like cream cakes with Nan. Cream cakes with Nan. They look like eclairs. But it looks like eclairs or cream cakes, I'm being told. Now, I feel like there was also a worry or concern around security around Nan also towards the end of her life. The way I keep being shown it, you know, when someone's like wiggling a back door handle, I don't feel like someone broke in, but I feel like I was concerned as a family member about her or about her security. Do you understand this? There was issues or concerns around the security. Okay. Now, I'm also being shown pink roses. I think that the roses, they look like pink roses, but I feel like this was something that was given to Nan, and this could have been around a funeral. I also see purple flowers or like a lavender colour. There's purple flowers that I see there too. Do you understand that? Yes, had police kick door down. Thank you. Because I keep being shown the handle like this. And do you understand the small black dog with this lady as well? A small black dog. It's quite an old dog, this dog. But it's a small black dog. I feel the dog would have had issues around arthritis, around its joints, particularly its legs towards the end. Not sure if you understand that dog, but I definitely see a black dog. Let me know you understand that about the dog as well. Now, there's also the name of Jean to give you. I know I've given you June, but I've also got Jean, the name Jean to give you as well. Do you understand this? The reference to the name Jean. So obviously, again, if you can validate the dog, but there's also the name Jean that comes in for you as well. Now, I am being told that you need to trust your intuition around your current situation. Okay, so fine, take the dog with you. I feel like you need to trust your intuition around the current situation of conflict around you at the minute. I feel like you need to be mindful of trusting your gut on this situation. But I'm going to say to you that I feel like things are going to come up to the surface around this dishonesty. I feel like this is going to be within the next couple of months. Things are going to come to the surface. And I feel like there's going to be some form of exchange of words around this dishonesty is what I'm being told. I'm just being told something here too. Do you understand why I'm being told like there's something about what feels like Nan's purse? Was there some sort of accusation of some money going missing? Do you understand this? Some accusation of some money going missing from the purse. Do you understand this? Keep being shown the purse, and I keep being shown this. And so I'm going to put the two together like an accusation of money going missing is what I'm being told. I hope you understand the way that she's given that to me. She does show me like a locket. There's a picture, like a little locket and a picture inside it that I'm being shown that connects to the family as well. Yes to Jean Anta. Not sure, was over 20 years since she passed. No worries. If you can, this is somebody in the family, ask about the locket. There's a locket and it's got like an interlock pattern around it. The females might understand the pattern. It's got weaving like around the outside. And there's definitely a picture inside. I feel like I would have had wavy hair in the picture, like wavy hair. So that's what I'm being told. I'm being told as well that there's something about an endoscopy where you have the camera. There's a reference to an endoscopy around something that's coming up. Do you understand this? The reference to the endoscopy. I don't think it's colonoscopy. I feel like it's And yeah, and is it end through that way? Endoscopy. Do you understand this? Got a locket for my wedding with my nan's picture in it. Thank you. And do you understand the reference to the endoscopy? I hope I've got this the right way around. Yes to my mum. Thank you. What's the word? Dulveritis. There's something similar to that word, where there's inflammation within the stomach area. Because I'm being shown as well, like stomach acid issues that I'm being told here. Mum's had a few tests in the hospital. I'm not sure if I've given it is the right word, fuller. It's like dulveritis, it's around those words, somewhere around there. But I'm being told this, and there's something about an eye test for mum as well. There's an eye test for mum that's also being mentioned. I'm going to give this name as well, Tony. I'm not sure if that's Anthony or Tona. I'm hearing it as Tona, so I want to give that one to you. Take their love. Thank you for working me. I hope that made sense for you. And just at the end, I kept being shown, hi, Tona, hi, Tona. So I thought I'm just going to say it. She's blind as a bat. Bless, bless. I'm sure those of you that have got Google, you can, it's dulveritis, something along those lines. Sometimes you only get half the word and you've got to put the rest of it together. Very strange. Sorry, I have to go, Carl. I'm really tired, but I'll be on the next one. Hopefully soon you'll be back on here. Well, I'm hoping I'll be back on here. I'm hoping I'll be back on here, but no worries. Yeah, I definitely see those issues with the eyes and headaches with it as well. Thank you, Vika. Pardon me. It's what you get when you have your dinner just before you come on. That's the word. That's the word. It is live. Yes, Joe Ripper, it's live. We are live. Okay, we'll come to that one in just a mo. Another great reading. Thank you, Helen. Much appreciated. Okay, we'll come to that in just a minute. Just give me a minute to break my link between Naomi and her spirit family. Sometimes they try and give me a little bit more, and I try and break the link between the two. So for those of you that have never seen me before or don't know, I'm clairvoyant, which means I see crazy things inside my head. So when I'm working, you'll see me looking up like this because I'm watching the picture show in my head. I'm watching what they're showing me inside my head. In response to your question, I've joined a spiritual circle, but I can't seem to connect to spirit. I'm also a healer. Am I on the right path? Let me tell you this right now, okay? I'm not sure who your teacher is, and I'm not going to criticize them, okay? But what I'll tell you is with the right teacher, you will connect. The right teacher will help you connect. I don't know what techniques they use. I just know that my techniques work. I've got people in this live right now that are my students, and they'll know that my techniques do work. If you feel like the techniques that you're being given are not working for you, then I would certainly look at your options. When I first started at Spiritual Church, they did give me some help, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot of things they didn't tell me that I had to learn for myself. And if I was taught the way that I teach, I'd have learned it so much faster. Sometimes they can overcomplicate it, and it don't need to be that hard. Have you tried my meditation, Space Girl, that's on my YouTube? Have you tried that to connect with spirit? Because that one, it was on TikTok, it was on YouTube, it was on Instagram, it was on Facebook. The amount of people that commented that said they'd seen the brother, the sister, the mum, the dad, the nan, the granddad, you name it, was amazing. So many people connected to that particular meditation. Carl's techniques really work. I'm proof because I had no idea that I could connect. Can connect. You see, we all have the ability. Some obviously are very switched on. Some need a little bit of help along the way, a little bit of guidance. I believe we all have the ability. I believe that some are more tuned in than others, and they just need to practice with their senses and understand what their senses are. But I've had people that have come to me that have had different mentors, and as soon as they've come to me, they've accelerated very, very quickly with the techniques that I get them to use. Results instantly. That's the only way I can describe it. Results instantly. Within 6 weeks, they will understand that they are in the right place on my classes. Carl's techniques really work. I'm proof because I've just read that one, didn't I? I'd like to know if my cat is still around me, but open to any messages from anyone else who may be around. But Carl gives you the way in how you can connect. I do. I try and explain to people. It's like driving. We all learn from our driving instructor, of course. And, you know, they tell us this particular way to do it. And then after a while, we kind of become comfortable and kind of go, yeah. And we're driving with one hand instead of the push-pull theory. So it's just like anything. After you understand how to do it, you do it in a way that works most comfortable with you. You'll learn lots of techniques along the way. Some that will be really good, some that will be average, and some that you'll go, now I'm not doing that. So by learning lots more techniques, you'll find what works for you, just like the right driving instructor and when you're driving your car, just the same. No worries at all, Naomi. Yes, I've tried that meditation. Firstly, you have to set intention, okay? Firstly, you've got to set intention. You set your intention to connect with the spirit world, just like I did before this live. You set your intention, and then you do your opening prayers, and then you go into the meditation. Then, obviously, in the meditation, you ask them to step forward. Now, the bit that some people mistake is everybody expects to see, and that's not the truth. Some see, some hear, some feel. So I have people come back to me and say, Carl, I tried your meditation. I didn't see anything, but I was very emotional. Okay. So what that told me was they didn't see, but they felt the love of their loved ones, hence the reason they felt so emotional. So although their third eye isn't open, their clairsentience is open, they felt. And so it's about understanding that not every medium sees, not every medium hears, and not every medium feels. Some can have all of them, some can have a couple of them. So it's important to understand that not every medium is the same. Some of us have different, stronger senses than others. But as long as you feel to start with, the rest will come together. The spiritual church don't really teach me how to. I know. I can tell you that within a year of being at spiritual church, I was teaching them, is what I will say to you. I was teaching them. I was already doing classes, teaching classes within a year. So I understand that sometimes we can advance very, very quickly. Spirit taught me a lot of things. And so that knowledge I shared with other people, whether it be the people I teach now or the people I taught when I was at the spiritual church. But if somebody explained to me that working with spirits is a two-way conversation, not just one, not just listening to them, but also asking them a question. And by asking them a question, you start to get answers. So it's what I call learning to structure a reading. I'm back, Log. How you doing, Moon Baby? I have seen your comment. I'm not sure if you're from my Facebook. I wasn't sure if it was somebody that I've known from TikTok or Facebook. So yeah, let me know what your name is. Okay. Okie dokie. So Athena Goddess 3336, are you still on the channel? Jula, how are you doing, Jula? So are you still in the house, Athena? I am. Okay. So your question was, in response to your question, oh, no, that's the wrong one. Come back. Just bear with me while I just scroll back. Okay. Can you shed light on why I'm dreaming my late husband comes back from the dead as he was? Okay, this is very, very easy. Okay, so what that's called, Athena goddess, what's your actual name? Sounds so much better. So that's what's called a visitation dream. So in a visitation dream, they come to us whilst we're asleep, and we get information from them, letting us know that they're around us. Now, again, as you've said, it's like they're coming back from the dead. So what they're trying to say to you is, I am still alive, but in the spirit form. There's no such thing as death in the spirit world, only in the physical world. Spirit is eternal, and the only thing that happens is the energy changes form. So when he's coming through to you, and letting you know that he's come back alive in one way or another, it's symbolic to let you know that there is life afterwards. There's life after this world that we live in the human world and the human experience, and letting you know that they're around you. They can come through in many, many ways, but obviously through the conscious mind. Obviously, it would scare us through the conscious mind, because we'd be sitting there going, oh my goodness me, like I'm seeing my nan at the end of my bed, what's going on? In the subconscious mind, so through meditation and sleep, through the subconscious mind, it's very different. Yes, we're deeper, but also it's acceptable to dream about someone that's passed over, because we go, oh, I just dreamed about them. But it's not. It's called a visitation dream. So they came to us in our subconscious state, in our subconscious mind, to let us know that they was around us in some way, shape or form. Pardon me. When is your next course, please? The next one will start at the end of April. I'm taking payments from today. So from today, I was actually taking payments from Tuesday. So the next one, I think it will be the last week of April. So yes, that would be why that they're coming around you, Athena, because they're trying to let you know in some way, shape or form that they are around you, they are with you in some way. I know that sometimes it can be quite a scary experience. Not always sure on the way that the dreams come, but they can be very, very symbolic. I feel like I've got shorter hair with this man as well. I feel like I've got shorter hair. So I'm not sure if his hair is as short as mine, but I feel like I've got short hair with this gentleman coming through. So I'm not sure if you understand this, Athena, but I certainly feel like I've got shorter hair. So I'm not sure if you understand why I keep doing this, but this is what I keep getting. So I just kind of wanted to also pass that on to you, so if you can let me know. I feel like also with this gentleman, I feel like there was a real quick decline with him. He had very short hair, like me, blessed. Sometimes they are like nightmares. I understand that. I don't know if you've seen my podcast, Athena. I think it's episode 3, possibly. The Dark Soul of the Night. I would highly recommend watching it. That podcast. I explain all about the dark soul of the night and what it is that you're going through right now, and why you're going through that at the minute. It's a huge transformational stage. I feel with yourself, Athena, I do feel like you struggle quite a lot with anxiety. I feel like I'm being shown myself, so I'm going to explain what that means. I want to be around more people, but when I'm around more people, I just want to go home. I've done my hour now, I've seen you now, can I go home? That tells me a little bit about your personality too. So again, sometimes the energy of others can overwhelm you, and you want to be with people, but when you're around people too, sometimes it can be too much for you. So I'm not sure if you understand that, but that's how that also comes in. Yes, you can message me on Facebook, Space Girl. Let me know if that makes sense to you, Athena, but I get that feeling with you that, okay, I want to be around people, but now I don't. I want to spend some time on my own. I do see you, Athena, as well. Like, you know, when there's like noises in your home, what could sound like this. And it could sound like your ceiling cracking or your heating coming on at home. But I feel you looking around, like you sensing and feeling a presence around you. I'm being shown like a photo that looks like it's on a white coloured unit or shelf. I'm not sure if this is your partner in the picture, but I definitely feel like there's a white or light coloured unit or shelf where there's a photo, and I feel like the frame's dark. I have loads of anxiety, and yes, you are spot on. Let me know if you understand the way they've just described that picture of this gentleman on a white surface in a dark coloured frame. Do you understand why I'm also being shown cancer as well? Snap. Hi, Melissa. I'll come back to you in a minute. Yes, snaps and pops in the house. Keep being shown as a white unit, but there's certainly a dark coloured frame. As I said, I was being shown cancer coming through. I keep getting like a B sounding name as well, so I'm not sure if that's like a Brian or a B sounding name, but I get it as a B sounding name that's coming through as well. I'm being told after the passing, Athena, I'm being told that you pretty much needed a lot of time to come through this grief, and the way I'm being shown it is the curtains closed on the house, and like I don't want to go out. I just need time to myself to process everything. And it's almost like you shut down at the time. Do you understand this? You just shut down at the time. I've been worried about my health, and yes, I can take that name for one of my brothers. I can. In terms of your own health, I can say that I'm not a doctor. I'm just a psychic. But I do feel like you've got some pain and discomfort around one of the shoulder blades. You know, when you've got sensitivity, almost feels like a nerve. I feel like there's pain sensitivity underneath your shoulder blade, is what I'm being told there. Do you understand why they also give me antibiotics too? I've got antibiotics that connect with you as well. I'm trying not to be too specific, but I've got antibiotics that connect with you. There was a lot to process and extra things that happened. Yes, I've had shoulder pain for months. Just feels like a pinched nerve underneath. I do get antibiotics with you. I am being shown. I'm also being shown anxiety medication. I'm actually being shown it as propanol. So I'm not sure if that's the one you have or you'd understand anxiety medication. But they keep showing that with you too. They also refer to stomach issues. So I get it as lansoprazole, which also indicate as well there's been issues with the stomach or the stomach acid or the stomach lining in some way, if you understand that. I just had to get antibiotics for sinus infection, thank you. And they're also talking about that. Okay, I'm just going to say this, Athena. I'm being shown my own partner, which indicates to me that you may have also a health anxiety, which tells me that sometimes when things are not right, sometimes it can snowball in your head, and sometimes we can worry about it being something else. And sometimes thinking the worst when we don't need to, if you understand this as well, Athena. I refuse the medication for anxiety and yes, tummy issues. Let me know if you understand that. Okay, I will say my partner says that they work for her anxiety. I will say that. But I know that also meditation will help with anxiety too. Counting backwards from 200 always helps. Yes, I understand that about stressing and snowballing, because I've got to tell you that you've got to slow things down. Do you understand why I'm being shown? You're holding a hand with your partner towards the end. I see you holding a hand, but I feel like there was a conflict around
a family member. I'm not sure if it was a daughter or stepdaughter, but I definitely see there was some conflict around a female around the family at the time of the passing. Do you understand this? The conflict around this. Pardon me. Let me know if you understand that. I feel like you felt very misunderstood. I feel like people didn't understand your feelings and how you was feeling and how you felt within. I feel like it left you with a bit of financial stress is the word I'm going to use. Financial stress at this particular time. Do you understand this? Pardon me. Yes, I understand about the stress and the snowballing. Let me know about the other thing. Just before they go, I'm being shown like this. See, now when you get a photo frame, and you pick it up, I'm being shown that you do this. I'm being told that you kiss the picture. You kiss the picture and you tell them how much you love them and miss them. And right near this picture, I'm being shown a clock. There's a clock that I'm being shown in this picture. He left me with a huge mess. So you understand the financial issue. Do you understand things being how do I put this? Things being hidden around the health issues. Do you understand this? Things being hidden around the health issues. It's almost like somebody tried to not worry other people, trying to keep something to themselves for a while. But I feel like somebody kept something to themselves about this because they didn't want to worry other people. Do you understand this? I kissed Travis' picture on my screen on my phone. Thank you. As long as you understand that. Oh no, that's somebody else. I'm with Miss Athena. Got me confused. Yes, with the health issues, I found doctor's appointment I didn't know about. Okay, so you understand this. Okay. Just before they go, they do want to let you know that they do love you and miss you a lot. They do want to say that they're sorry for everything, the way that things were towards the end. I keep being shown bank statements. There's something about bank statements, but it's like this. You're looking at the bank statements and you're like, there's some sort of shock around a bank statement or the financials, because it's like I'm being shown reading it, but the hand's over the mouth. I don't know if you understand the way that I'm being given this, but there's certainly a sorry for the way that this comes in. I'm being told that you see the orbs as well. You see the orbs around you. Oh, bless. I'm being told that you see the orbs. There's orbs that you see. But I'm being told to tell you that this is them. This strange, I've never seen this in a reading, Athena. You're being kissed either side on your cheek. Spirit are kissing each cheek. There's two males. There's one with grey hair and glasses and the other gentleman on the other side. And they're both kissing your cheeks. They're both kissing either side of your cheeks. It feels like a father and partner. I have to say it like that. That's how it feels. And they're both kissing your cheeks. But I'm told to tell you to keep the faith and never lose that faith, that better days are coming. So I want you to take their love and thank you so much for working with me. I see lots of flashes at night. Yes. Oh, I love that. Maybe that's the cold air. Now, the cold air is when spirits step in. So when we get that cold temperature, that change in temperature, that's when spirits right next to us. Okay. What we get the goose pimples or the hair stands up on our neck. That's generally when spirits with us, that change in temperature. Thank you. No worries at all. I think I know the other male. It's like grey hair, shortish, sort of almost falls across. I can see him wearing like a navy or blue jumper, slightly rounded in the stomach, slightly. Once we get over 40, it just seems to happen. Trust me, I know. But I've just been shown in with you. How you doing, Lorraine? My granddad, yes, thank you. No worries at all. No worries. There's also a Frank to give you as well. A Frank. I get a cold feeling when it's a man, and I get a warm feeling when it's a woman. Very interesting. So the way I've learnt to work is my right side is my strongest arm. So I think of the right side as the masculine, so dad's side of the family. And I think of my left arm as the feminine, my mum's side of the family. So if they come in on the right side, I know it's on the father's side. And if it comes on the left side, I know it's on the mother's side. So it depends how they come in. Sometimes they come through the middle, but if I feel them right, then I know it's dad's side, left side, mum's side. My great granddad was Frank. I just love that. I just love that. I used to hear that name a lot. I love that. And it goes to show, Athena, doesn't matter how long ago they passed. It doesn't matter sometimes whether we met them in this world. They still watch over us. And it's important for you to know that. You've got many people watching over you. I'm being told that there's a few tears with you at the minute, Athena. So they just want me to pass that on to you because it's almost like they're letting me know that they're with you right now. So whether you understand that, I'm not sure, but they're just showing me tears running down your face. Oh, I kind of get that with the right and left side. I like to think like that because my left's my good side, you know. I mean, my left's my weak side. So I always, when I was working with spirit, I said to them, look, it's easy for me to understand. I don't know which side it's on. Help me out here. So and that's when I said to them, right side dad, left side mum. Hey, up, we got Elaine in the house. How you doing, Elaine? Woohoo! I love it. Class. Good to see you, Lorraine. Yes, it's been emotional, especially my kids just moved to the UK and I'm feeling lost. I understand. And yeah, obviously I'm from the UK and it's been raining almost every day except for the last 3 days. We've actually had sunshine. I nearly even took my bald head out into the garden and nearly threatened to give it some sun. But I'm going to have to shave it first, otherwise I'll have a white patch. So, yes. Oh, dear. But, yeah, so obviously it's been slightly better in terms of weather. I just can't wait to get past this rainy part. I can't wait. No worries at all. There is, like I say, there is a section on my Facebook page where specifically for reviews. So feel free to leave a review. They're always very much appreciated. Okie dokie. Who else we got? So I'm just going back through the comments. Thank you as well for all the lovely comments from everybody else. And we've had some very different types of energies and evidence coming through tonight. Very different, in a good way, of course. But those of you that do watch me on all the other platforms or watching my podcast, when you're finished, get onto my reels, go liking all my reels, go sharing all my reels, watching my podcast and sharing them all. I need your help and support, guys, and that's how it gets us out there. But I do talk in the latest podcast about the healing, about myself being a healer, and also to ask a question, are you a healer? And how I pick up healing issues in a reading. I'm able to see inside the body. I'm able to see sometimes the bones, sometimes the organs, sometimes the muscles. I get taken to different parts of the body and I describe how I can do that in the latest podcast that came out today, actually. So yeah, that one was just out earlier. Carl, I can see a figure above your plant. What, this one here? Just one here? The fake plant. Is it that one? Is that what you mean? Sharing is caring, of course. I'm sure I've got plenty of spirits around me. Not only your loved ones, but probably my loved ones and guides too. They're probably here too. I will have a watch later. No worries. It should be up on YouTube. Once I'm finished, I think we have to do something to get it so it stays on there so people can watch it back. So yeah, just very, very interested. Let's have a look. So the rain is awful. I think I follow you on all platforms. I'm exactly the same name on all platforms. So Graywolf Psychic Medium. Or you can just go into my bio on my Facebook, TikTok, whatever, and click my link tree, and that will show you all my platforms, and you can follow them from there to make sure you're following the right one, of course, because there is some pretenders to the thrones out there, and there can only be one. There can only be one. Oh dear, it's been really nice. Hope it keeps up. Yeah, me too. I'll have to watch later. Yeah, definitely help me out with me. The reels, there's tons of reels. There's 8 episodes on the podcast. We've got 2 episodes on the meditation. And if people are helping me out and getting it out there, then I don't mind putting more on there. But I don't want to waste my time only getting 40 views. I'm like, come on, guys, help me out here. So, you know, I need you guys to really help me get them out there, because without the followers and without the loyal followers liking, commenting, sharing, it's so difficult. And sometimes it can make you feel like you're putting a lot of effort in, but you're not getting a lot back. So you need your followers to really help you out. If you haven't tried the meditations, guys, then I highly recommend you do. They're amazing. Well, thank you very much. If you do like healing meditations, this one in particular is very good for healing meditations. Not only will you come out feeling calm, possibly tired. If you're feeling tired, it'll get you to relax, maybe even sleep, but also it'll help you to teach how you can heal your own body in that meditation. Okay, I've seen all of them. Look at this, loyal fan, moon baby, loyal fan. And you do comment all the time as well, actually, to be fair. Okay, well, you know, the thing is as well, normally I'd go out for a cheeky little smoke, but it might be too much effort doing it this way. Might be too much effort. I've got all the way through the house. Can you do 8 sleep? Funny you should say that, Tracer. So it was only for the last week. Spirit kept been saying to me, Carl, sleep meditation. I thought, what? So anyway, I went onto YouTube. I looked at a few and I thought, wow, they got some ridiculous amounts of views. And I don't mean hundreds, I mean millions of views. So yes, it is something Spirit have told me, Carl, do a sleep meditation. And I think I could do that. I'm told I've got the voice for it. So yeah, why not? Did the full moon affect anyone and make me feel? It takes a lot to make me feel tired. Somebody has to hit you around the head with a hammer, to be honest. I'm one of these like Duracell. I just go on and on and on and on and on. And then all of a sudden, bang, it finally catches up with me. But I'm the kind of person that's awake till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning every single night. And then all of a sudden, on the one night that you do want to stay up, like a Friday night or Saturday night, I have my kebab and fall asleep. So yeah, but the rest of the time, I'm awake dead early. Awake dead late. I've been told a school friend who passed in his 20s is a spirit guide. Is he around, please? Now, it's quite vague. It's quite open. So what I can say is I can see what's there, Simon. Obviously, again, sometimes the way that spirit comes through, it's not always how they say it to me, if I'm honest. I provide different types of information. So I'll see what I can get from it, Simon, and see what we can get. So I'm just going to ask him to step forward. Okay, Simon, as soon as I ask him to step forward, I got blue flashing lights around this. I got blue flashing lights. I feel like there's something around like a motor accident that I'm being shown here, Simon. I can see like the motorway police. That's the only way I can describe it. The road police, and I see blue flashing lights. I feel this happen very quickly. I'm not sure if this is the person that you wanted to come forward, but I'm just going to say it. I feel that this particular person passed instantly is the only way I'm going to say it. I feel like this person passed instantly on contact. I'm just being shown a car which looks like a complete wreckage, which helps me to understand what they're trying to say. But I just feel like the passing was very quick. I'm just going to come back to the comments and just see if you've said anything here. Can't say anything. Let me know if that makes sense. This is a gentleman that I'm being shown. I just feel like this gentleman's around 23, 25, somewhere around there. But I definitely see blue lights, and I definitely see like a motor vehicle accident is the only way I can describe this. So I'm not sure if you understand that, Simon, or you'd understand if that was somebody else around you, but I certainly see, keep being shown the letter as well, like a letter S. I'm not sure if you understand, like a Steve or like a S sounding name. I know yours is Simon, but I'm just going to say there's an S sounding name like a Stephen, Steve. Do you understand this? If you could, Simon, try and work with me, mate. Don't know how he passed, just read it in the paper. Bless you. Obviously, that makes it quite complicated because it could be stuff that I'm channeling that you're not really sure about, and I could be channeling stuff that you're not really sure. I feel like I'm around 23 to 25. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm being told, Simon, that you can sometimes feel quite lonely, is what I'm being told. That sometimes you can feel quite lonely. You get stuck inside your head, I'm being told. Do you understand that? Yes, he same name as me. Okay, so you understand the S name. Okay. And you understand feeling quite lonely. I feel like you get stuck in your head sometimes, Simon. I feel like you can overplay things in your head over again and over again. I feel like with yourself that you like alone time, but I feel like you're not sure where you fit in the world. And I feel like you've always felt like you're not sure where you fit in. I feel like you've got like a smaller circle around you rather than a large group and large circle. But I feel like you've come to a point in your life now. I feel like you've come to a point in your life now where you've almost become content in who you are. I'm being told too, Simon, that you're a healer. I'm being shown the hands with you. I'm being told that you're a healer. Do you understand this? Do you understand why I keep being shown like a tent or camping, Simon? I keep being shown like a camping tent. Now, obviously that can be for fishing, but I know I keep being shown a tent, and I'm not sure if you understand why I'm being shown this, whether this connects to your friend, but there's certainly tent being mentioned. So I'm just going to give that to you. I'm also being told that you're misunderstood around the family. Do you understand this, Simon? You're misunderstood around the family. And who would Elaine be as well? Who would Elaine be? Elaine. I also want to give you the name of like Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. I want to give you that name as well, Jen or Jennifer, and Elaine. I want to give you both those names. I'm being shown something about you having a bit of an issue. It's like one of the legs. I feel like there's a small limp, and I'm not sure if this is from your back or your leg, but I feel like there's a bit of discomfort. I feel like it's the right leg. Do you understand this, Simon? Yes, I do overthink. Okay. Let me know if you understand that, Simon. I'm not sure if you understood the other stuff I said about the tent or camping, that connection, that reference. I'm being told as well something about trying to be careful with money at the minute. Do you understand this? Years ago, I used to go camping. Yes, not close around family. Just keep being shown this. Something about being careful with money at the minute. I'm being shown something about a new fridge or freezer that's being mentioned. Do you understand this, Simon? A new fridge or freezer that's being mentioned for me. And do you understand somebody in the family that would have had issues with the throat, Simon? I feel like there was issues around the throat. I'm not sure if it's his throat cancer or issue around the throat, but I know I want to go to the throat. I definitely feel like it's a family member that would have had issues with the throat. I feel like there was some sort of infection around this as well. I keep mentioning the throat, and then I feel like there was something done, like some surgery, but I feel like there was an infection that came with this after. And who would Jack be as well, Simon? Who would Jack be? Jenny is my mum. Lost contact. Was given up years ago by my mum. Oh, bless her. Would you understand who Jack would be? Certainly got the name Jack. I want to also give you the name of Thomas as well. I don't know if you understood the name of Elaine. I gave you that one earlier. The name of Thomas. I have issues with throat at times. Jack is my uncle. Have you gone to have your throat looked at all? Have you been to the doctors about this? I keep being shown throat, and I keep being shown infection. So I'm not sure if you've been to have this looked at, or you'd understand what this is, but there's the throat, and then they give me infection. Again, salt water helps for the meantime until you go and get this looked at. But I'm going to say to you, if you feel it's yourself, go and get it looked at. I feel like it's going into your ear as well. And I know you say your throat, but I'm feeling like an issue with the ear as well, Simon. Do you understand that? I have issues with throat at times. Jack is my uncle. He's in spirit. And would you understand Tom or Thomas? You understand that? Elaine is someone who my dad dated years ago, possibly. Okay. Got this strangest vision, Simon. I'm being told when you was younger, you really had to struggle. I feel there was a time when, I'm not sure if you understand it in the way they give it to me, it's almost like I don't know where to sleep. I don't know where to live. And I'm not sure if you understand the reference around being homeless at one time, but this is how they're giving it to me. And I'm not sure if this was a temporary thing, but there's a reference for this, and I have to give this to you. So I'm not sure if you understand that. Please take Thomas with you. Know that I've said it. Please check it on your family tree just in case. But I keep being shown. Now, when I was younger, I ran away from home. I slept in a shed. This is what I'm being shown. I'm being shown a shed, and that's why I'm interpreting that as homelessness in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not sure if you understand that. This is what I'm being shown. So I'm going to pass that on to you. Just before they do step away, I also feel like there's a Gary or Gareth that connects to you, Simon? A Gary or a Gareth that connects to you? I'm certainly seeing this being, there's something about decluttering a room. You know, when sometimes you have one room and you think, I'll put it there and I'll come back and I'll sort it out later. Like sometimes I have like a junk room. I'm being shown something about sorting this out. Do you understand this as well? Like sorting out this junk room. Let me know if you understand those last two things. I know you're probably trying to type as fast as you can, but I kept being shown shed. I thought, I'm just going to say it. I remember when I ran away from home, that's what I had to do when I was little. So just know that I've said that. Know that's been said. I hope that made sense for you, Simon, and thank you for working with me. It's a shame that you didn't know more about the gentleman for me to be able to pass more information on about him. And you know, I understand sometimes with friends we kind of, you know, grow apart as we grow up and stuff like that. The same thing happened with one of my friends actually. I didn't know that he'd passed till 2 years after he passed. But I can't see any more comments from Simon, so I'm not sure if he's still in. Okay. Never been homeless, but was not happy at home as a child. Yes, my bedroom need decluttering. Keep putting it off. Okay. Take it with you. Again, it's absolutely fine. Sometimes it's the way that I interpret it. So I'm not sure whether you ran away from home or homeless. I have to interpret it the way that it comes into me. So as long as you understand it in some way, shape or form, take it with you. It's absolutely fine. I wasn't homeless. I ran away from home and I slept in a shed at night. It was bloody freezing as well. I know a Tim. I was close. Okay, Tim Tom. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I think I was only about 11 or 12 and I was freezing. Ooh, I remember being freezing. Okay, but maybe some time for some decluttering. One way of thinking about decluttering is when we clear items that obviously hold energy, it allows the energy to flow through better. If you've got stagnant energy in your home, that energy is not going to be able to flow. It sticks to stagnant energy. And those items would all contain energy from different parts of your life, whatever they was, whether it's old pictures, old cushions, old blankets, whatever it is might be. They all hold energy from different things. It becomes stagnant energy. So we allow it to move, the energy to move freely through your house. So decluttering, it feels great too. I'm very brutal with decluttering. I love a good declutter and just chucking stuff out. Don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. So the energy can flow through. So I'm not sure if you guys enjoy the same thing, a good decluttering session when things are built up and you're like, it's time to get rid. I was actually on one of those yesterday. Going through my wardrobe and I thought, nah, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. Lorraine says, I need to do that myself. Yep, I know the feeling. I only went in there for one thing, and then next minute, you know, I started clearing all this stuff out. So one thing kind of led to another, and I was like, right, I'm gonna come back and sort all my t-shirts out tomorrow, because me being just a man, I just chuck them all in. I just get them and go, and then I complain later on that I can't find any of the ones that I want. Thank you. Yes, I plan on doing it as lost photo album. No worries. I'm a huge declutterer. I can't stand. Yes, always been old, but because injuries, I can't, cracking me up. I understand. Less is best. It is. Less is definitely best. I find it quite annoying when things are built up. It's like that it shouldn't be there kind of feeling. So, you know, whether that's the ADHD or the autism kicking in, it's like it shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. That's got a home. That should be somewhere else. So me, I assess it and look, well, that shouldn't be there. I don't like that there. And then I move it. So yeah, I'm very much set in my ways, like, you know, my PlayStation's to the right, my microphone's to the right, my pad and my remote controls to the right. Everything should be in a certain place, and if it's not, I get a little bit like I got to sort it all out for doing my private readings. It's not in the right place. So yeah, I'm even like that. I tend to keep lots of stuff, then it all gets too much, and I chuck out the lot. Definitely to do that. Not old was meant to say. No worries. Organized, yeah. I need to do it too. Our whole, what's that? I need to do it to our whole bedroom. I want gone. That's got a lot of declutter in there. That's a lot. Declutter, out with the old, in with the new. Exactly. And you got to think of it symbolically too. If you keep these things in your life, you've never got space for new things in your life. If you clear those things out of your life, you got space for new things. So it's exactly one way of looking at it: out with the old, in with the new. And the more times you do that, the more times you make space for that, the better. So that's something to think about. My nan's mum's side has never come through on my family readings over the years. Definitely not stuck somewhere. I know there's people out there that give some sort of information to people that make them feel like their families could be stuck. But I'm going to say to you, it's very, very, very rare for that to happen. Like very, very rare. From my experience of working with spirit, I've had people come through the day they've passed to 30, 40, 50, 60 years after they've passed. So there is no set time of how long it should or shouldn't be. The only thing I can say to you is that if you imagine when you was at school and how your dinner queue was at school, and everyone would fight to get to the front, it's kind of like that with spirit too. Everyone's fighting to get to the front, and sometimes the strongest personalities or energies would get to the front of that dinner queue at school. I think of it in the same way. Another way to look at it too is maybe Nan would give you one type of advice and Granddad would give you a different type of advice. And sometimes as well, that's why different spirits come through, because of the advice that you may need to hear at the time as well. So sometimes that can have a bearing on who comes through. But as a medium, we just open and we allow spirit to come through, and then we channel whatever's coming in there. Apparently, what's that? What's that say? Oh, it's restarted the timer. How did that even happen? So apparently we've got about 10 minutes left on this live. I didn't know, but when it disconnected me, it reconnected me, and then the timer started again. So I'm not sure what that's gone about. Really, really strange. It's been 50 years and feels strange to me. Thank you for replying. So I don't know if you can't actually see the faces on here. The picture's about this small, so I can't actually see the picture of you. I'm going to start sharing your podcast. I do appreciate that. The more sharing, the better. Space Girl, was your name Suzanne? Susan? Is that right? Or Julia? No, is it Julia? I think you said Julie, didn't you? I'm sure. Oh dear. Suzanne. Okay. It was somebody else that was called Julia. Okay. Oh, I love how this works. Okay. So, Suzanne, when I actually start to connect with you, I do see a lady that comes through for you. I feel like this lady was a very nurturing and loving energy. I also feel like she was the gel of the family as well. Now, I do feel like this lady would have had like waves or curls in her hair at one point. I feel like it's like this length, but I feel like it got shorter with age. So I'm being shown hair to here, and I'm being shown like waves or curls in this lady's hair. So it's to about this length that I see. I don't know if you understand this, Suzanne. Okay, that's why you got me mixed up. Let me know if you understand that, Suzanne. Waves and curls in the hair, darker coloured hair, very nurturing, loving type energy. The gel of the family is the way that she gives this to me. I'm being shown, you know, one of those things that they tie under the head and tie it under there. Is it called a headscarf? I'm being shown one of those too. Yes, sounds like her. Okay, stay with me. Now, when I connect to this lady too, I feel like she was very house proud. I haven't seen one of these in a reading ever. You know, the feather dusters, it was on a stick. And she showed me going around with the feather duster. I'm very much a house proud lady. She does also show me false teeth. So I'm being shown teeth in a glass. And there's laughter around this too. So I'm not sure if you understand this. I also get a name of Elizabeth or better. I'm going to give you this name as well that comes in. I'm also being told with this lady, she tells me that she had a problem around her right hip as well. Do you understand this? A problem around her right hip. Now, she also makes me aware, she showed me a dining room table and I can see like this jigsaw set out on the table. But I feel like in this lady's house, I can hear the sound of the clock ticking. It feels like the house is a very quiet house and I can just hear the clock ticking in this lady's house. She does tell me as well that she did like to cook and bake, she tells me. Do you understand this? Yes, she lost her teeth. She was a cleaner and a house proud. Okay. You understand the jigsaws on the table. I'm being shown I'm playing Connect 4 as well, so I'm not sure if this was with you. You know those little Connect 4 little things? I'm being shown that as well. Do you understand this? And did you understand also the name of Elizabeth or better? Both names. They're the same name to me, but I get variations of it. I also feel like there's like an Elsie sounding name as well. Would you understand this? I can't believe this. You're spot on. Yes to jigsaw. Just the way it goes, you see. There's also a name like a Jan or Janice. Or Janet, but it's like a Jan sounding name that comes in. I feel like this lady was very lonely as well towards the end. No, I'm all right. I feel like she's very lonely towards the end, and she shows me she didn't like getting her hair wet too. You know when they put one of those things on their head, like a plastic thing to cover the hair up, when they go out, and it's like it keeps your head dry. It's like a thing you tie underneath there, and it keeps your head dry. She shows me she would have wore this, and I do see roses in this lady's garden too. She's shown me like roses. She tells me she liked the garden, but she tells me that through age she wasn't able to keep it the way that she wanted it. Do you understand this? Elsie was her sister-in-law. Okay, did you understand the Jan, Janet, Janice, any of those variations of the name as well that comes in? There's also a Beth name. Beth. There's certainly that kind of name that I've got to give you as well. Yes, but she died quite young. That's fine. Now, when I also connect with this lady, she shows me that she used to sit next to the window. There's a chair next to the window, and she used to like looking out the window. I'm not sure if you'd remember this because I know you said it was a long time ago. But I'm being shown she used to love looking out the window. And I see an arched neck curtain. It was arched, just enough to see underneath as a gap. And I could see like a plant in the window next to where she would sit. I'm not sure if you'd remember this detail, but there's a chair right next to the window. I feel like also with this lady, I feel like there's issues that connect around her heart and her lungs because I'm being shown an oxygen mask. And I feel like there's issues that connect around this area with this lady. I keep getting the number here around 53. I'm not sure if you understand this, whether it was the age that she passed or 53 or around that number would connect. She's giving that number. Do you understand this? I'll ask my mum, but I think she used to like to sit next to the window. Okay, please take it with you. I do get slippers with this lady too. It kind of looks like moccasins type slippers. Is the only way I can describe it. They're like little moccasin slippers, and I do see like a little dog with her that looks to me like a little Yorkshire Terrier, and I can see a coat on this dog when you put a little coat on them, and I do feel like there was that. And I know there's also a William or a Bill name that connects, because I keep getting it as Willie. So I know that there's also a William name that would also connect in the family, or the variation of that. That's what I'm also being told. The strangest thing that I'm being shown here, I feel like this lady was disconnected with somebody in a family. William was a husband, my granddad. Do you understand also being disconnected with somebody in the family? Now, the weirdest thing about this, Suzanne, you know, when there's been like an adoption within the family, this is how I'm being shown it. It's like there's an adoption and there's somebody else in the family that there was disconnected with. Do you understand this? 43, that's fine. Do you understand the disconnection from a family? And there's some adoption paper. There's certainly a reference to adoption and disconnection. I've got to give it to you like that. And you might have to look on Ancestry to find these details if they're available. But there's definitely disconnection and adoption somewhere in the family. Yes, she has two siblings that were half brother and sister. Now, these feel like adoptions. They feel like adoptions. I'm just going to say it. Back in the day, I know things was a lot different, but there's definitely this feeling that I get with this. There's definitely this feeling that I'm getting with this. There's also like a Vicky or a Victoria name that connects with yourself as well, or with your family. Do you understand this name? Like a Vicky or a Victoria name? Got to give you that. Now, I'm told to say to you, this lady's absolutely fine on the other side. She tells me she used to like singing the old style music, but she tells me she used to like singing. And if you understand that, I can't take the name. It's fine, take the name with you. It's absolutely fine. But she tells me she used to like singing. This was something that she used to like. I know that there was also like farmlands connected with the family. I can see family and I can see farms. So I know there's farms connected with the family. And I want to also give you like a Stan or Stanley name. And there's a V sounding name, like a Viv type name that also connects with or around the family. So I want to give you that name. So I'm not sure if you can also take those. And there's another one that sounds like a a Roxy or Roxanne name that I want to give you as well. And again, not sure if that's a person or animal, but I'm going to say that. I can't say if it has fun. She loved to sing. Oh no, Val is the mum. Thank you. Val is my mum. Is your mum been missing some medication recently, Suzanne? I've got some medication that's being missed. And I feel like it's with what feels like a mum figure. So unless it's this lady on the other side, there's somebody that's telling me that there was medication missed. Do you understand this? Let me know. Okay, let me know. There's certainly this feeling of some medication being missed. I feel like there's something about blood pressure tablets as well. There's blood pressure tablets being mentioned as well. You understand about the blood pressure tablets that's been mentioned? And who's been on iron tablets? Or you understand there's something about iron tablets that's being mentioned that's coming in there as well. I'm also getting a name that sounds like an Ethel sounding name too. Would you understand like an Ethel sounding name that would connect? I stopped taking some medications and my daughter's always forgets hers. Okay, it's cool. Remember I said it. Definitely feel like an Ethel type connection. Again, I feel like around a grandma, great grandma link with that name. That name definitely comes in with you. Now, just before they go, they do send their love to you, but I'm being told to tell you that they send you messages through your dreams. So I know that you said that they've not come through another medium until now, of course, but just know that they tell me they send you messages through your dreams. So look out for those messages, look out for those signs. But most importantly, I'm being told to look out for the robin, because I'm being told the robin, this is me, this is me. So I hope that makes sense for you, Suzanne. Thank you for working, man, and I hope that makes sense. Yes, the name Ethel rings a bell. Please check it. Check it on your family tree or ask mum, see if she knows. But I definitely get an Ethel name. Very small lady, feel like about 5 foot, short grey hair, feel like I'm around 80 or at least 80 with this lady. So it's just something to ask the family, just in case you can. Oh, wow. I see the robin a lot. Well, good to hear. Hi, Kendall. How you doing? And I think the other lady, was it Kirsty that said hello? Queen, can't read that other word. Said that I look exhausted. No, definitely not exhausted. I'll tell you what it is. It's because there's no filter on this camera like you normally have on TikTok, you see. So you get to see all the wrinkles in their full glory. So no, I'm not exhausted. Well done, Carlos Fabrics. That's got to be Kirsty, you see, because she's the only one that calls me Carlos. So that's my guess there. Carl, I'm ever so grateful. It's never happened before in any readings. See, first, what can I say? What can I say? It is long. See, look how good I am. Psychic on psychic. What can I say? My mum be in tears when I tell her. You don't need to just tell her. You can show her this video. Because once I finished the live, it was saved to my page. And we've been going, 2 hours. So if you skip the first hour and 40, yeah, then you can find the reading. Job done. So yeah, nice and easy. Sharing is caring is always so. So you can get her to watch it for herself and also make sense of it. And again, feel free to leave a review on my Facebook page. As I always say, always appreciated. And hopefully we'll build up this YouTube audience a little bit more. Again, I tried this schedule option. That worked, but there was no way to go live from the schedule. So I don't know what to say. Maybe I did something wrong. Me and technology, we're not really friends. It would have been easy because there could have been 30 people that was all notified to come in, but instead I had to do it a different way. So, it is what it is. When you're back on live, maybe next week, maybe I'll come back on next week and do another one. If you guys can help me out, go liking and commenting on all my reels and my podcasts and help me out, then I'll be quite happy to come back on here. But I need your help, guys. There's quite a few out there that we've done now. I think there's about 55 videos that we've done now, between reels and podcasts and meditations. So yeah, I just need your support, guys. For it to work on here, I just need people's support. Obviously, I've got bigger platforms elsewhere. As you know, I've got like nearly 80,000 on TikTok, 50,000 on Facebook. So I'm really trying to build something on here, but I need, I need people's support on here for it to happen, because sometimes you get videos that go on here and, people are not or they're watching them and not leaving a comment or not liking them. And obviously that affects the algorithm, and it's certainly not me. What happens is the algorithm notices the activity on there and goes, people are not really interacting with this video, so we'll stop pushing it out. And so then it's harder for my videos and podcasts to reach other people. And I really want them to get out there. So I do think that the podcast and things like that, I think that can really help people. I think the meditations can really help people. So yeah, I'm kind of one of these people that I'm very, very honest. And I talk about stuff that's even uncomfortable. And I'm very, very honest. So I do try to not just go, oh, I'm a great medium and I'm this and I'm that, but be honest and let people know to get where I am here today, also what I've had to come through along the way. And I think it's important to be authentic and for people to go, well, he struggles too. He struggled then or he struggled now. And even though he might have all these connections and stuff like that, this is his experience he's gone to get through there. So that's why I try to be honest and genuine about things like that. Your meditation made me sleep off again, Lon. Well, he's doing that. He's doing something. What can I say? He's doing that. Kendall says, happy to help out. Always do, sir. I know you do, Tim. I do appreciate it. Tim Wes always commenting on just about every video I do. So awesome readings tonight. Thanks for reading for the missus. Always here to support you, as you know, bro. No worries at all. I'll be on the Zoom soon. Well, let's hope that you are. Let's all like, watch, comment, and share, guys. I love to watch. I love to get something from you next time. A like, and we'll share, and we'll be watching videos, commenting, liking for sure. Thank you. I'm in New Zealand. Oh, I love that. I love that. In a different time zone. I'd love to go over there. I'd love to go to New Zealand. It just looks so peaceful. So much space. It looks such a beautiful place to go. Catch you again soon. Been a while since I have seen you. It has been a while. It has been a while. And no worries at all. I hope you all enjoyed the live. I hope you all, help a man out. Help me get out there onto YouTube. And you know how to do that. I've already explained that. So help a man out. Help me get out there. And let's build up this channel, these pages, these podcasts, these reels. And I'll try and get back on here again next week. At the moment, my least favorite platform is Facebook. I will be honest. That's my least favorite platform at the minute. And so, I'm trying to find a new favorite. So you guys can help me do that. The more you support me, the more I can get back on here and just absolutely love it. So guys, thank you all so much for the love and support. I don't even have to close this live. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. So guys, thank you all so much. And I'll see you all again very soon. Good night, guys. And take care. See you all soon. How do we do it? Oh, that one. There we go.